Hi, I'm Belinda Luscombe. I'm an editor-at-large at Time magazine. We're here with Maya Rudolph, who plays a hugely successful childless woman on Up All Night on NBC. And we're here to find out at 10 questions how much of a stretch that is for her. Maya, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Maybe you could teach this visitor about the internet.
Oh my God, Reagan.
Ava, your character on Up All Night, is this childless woman who, it's not that she doesn't like children, but she's kind of mystified by them.
Love me.
You think a creepy baby voice in a grim hypothetical will get me to your auction? Think again. Oh, did not know Amy was going to get involved.
Do you know women like that?
I do, yes. None of them are terribly close to me. But yeah, I've met people who are baffled by children, which I always find really funny because I don't think everyone has to necessarily be a natural with kids, but I do think it's funny when people are really thrown by them as though they were never children themselves, like they're this other entity. I wanted to put less of the negativity on the character, I think really just because I have kids, and I think that people that don't like kids are awful people.
One of the comic territories the show explores is that sort of gulf that exists between women, working women who don't have children, and working women who do have children. And I'm not talking about, you know, who gets to leave early or who gets to have maternity leave.
Right.
It's this whole mindset. What do you think is the biggest divide between women who have children and women who don't?
I noticed when I went back to work at Saturday Night Live after I had my oldest daughter that people without children did not understand what I was doing. Like, you know, once we were done with work, they'd say, let's go out and have a drink. Let's go out and get dinner. Like, yeah, no, I can't do that at all. I've got to go home and feed people. People need to eat. Some people eat off of me. Some people are alive because of me.
Now you are the daughter, I'm not sure everybody knows this, but you're the daughter of the singer Minnie Riperton and the music producer Dick Rudolph. Was there a certain inevitability to your career choice?
When my brother and I were little, my parents took us on the road because my dad was playing guitar with my mom, and when I was a baby, my mom went on the road for a minute and said, this is not good, I need to be with you guys, and so we all came with her. And I remember seeing my mom on stage. So I think that when you see that, that seems normal. I always wanted to be a funny person. I always gravitated towards funny things, but I thought it'd be an amalgam of funny mixed with music. And so like...
So really you were going for Weird Al Yankovic?
Yes,
yeah.
That's correct.
Did you listen to your mum's old recordings much?
Just recently my daughter, it was my mom's birthday, and I was driving my daughter to school and she asked to listen to my mom, which I thought was really nice. It was hard for me to listen to her for a long time, but there was some sort of magical healing process that went with having children that sort of cured me of that.
So many questions! Shoop! I have exhaled, Miley Cyrus, but I no longer inhale. I've been clean and sober since 2013.
Do you think the discussion about whether women can be funny is over?
I always thought it was a pretty lame discussion. We talked about it so much when Bridesmaids was coming out, which I have to say I was really surprised because I've been doing comedy for a while and I didn't think it was such a big deal. And then when you hear a question like, can women be funny? You're like, what are you, an idiot? I am funny. That's a stupid question.
Okay, so if I can call it the sort of rising comic power of women, do you think that's a subset of the rising economic power of women in that they make the buying choices? Or is it that we just have more women to make fun of, or we have different expectations from women than we had, say, 20, 30 years ago?
Maybe it's an interesting question. I mean, I don't think being a part of it, you can really step back and see what it's the product of, but I mean, I think people laugh at everything a lot more. It's also a very snarky world that we're living in, which is not always my favorite thing either, but I think we're very used to it now. So yeah, of course, there's definitely more outlets to make fun of or to ape things simply just to make light of them. And you've got so many, you know, funny news shows now, which I think a lot of people get their news from.
Yeah. Maya Rudolph, thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I'm engaged. Oh my God!
He asked me last night.
What is happening?
So will you be my maid of honor?
Of course I will.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
No, just whatever. Throw the bachelorette party in the shower and
Oh my God. Let's go meet the rest of the bridal party.